So we'll go see Poppy and Hogsmeade real quick. Oh, while we're here, we may as well sell some stuff. Before I forget again, we picked up a lot in that goblin mine.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, it looks beautiful. I haven't been to the square in winter.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
Oh dear.
She didn't send me an owl this week either.
Oh dear.
Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Is this normal behaviour for her?
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
Fair enough.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Okay.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest.
Correct.
I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How the hell do you do that? How do you track a dragon's flight?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Except if she just went straight up and out into the sky and then just flew straight to her nest, not touching anything, there'd be no trail.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
It's
I can't be
convenient.
certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Sounds
Shall we leave now?
dangerous.
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
I bet she is. She's probably mourning the loss of her baby.
Here we are.
Hey.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest.
I didn't say anything about
suspect
taking me
it's how
here.
the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
What about the collar? I mean, it sounds dangerous, but...
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent.
True.
She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well, for now.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Correct.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Super.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
I agree.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Define agitate her. Can you be more specific, Poppy? Okay, she's definitely here. I can hear her. Oh, somebody's
there she
here.
is, above us. She
I
did
can't.
make it home.
There she is. I can't look any higher, Poppy.
It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oh, wonderful. That is fantastic news. I don't know how I'm supposed to not agitate her. Hello, dear. I wish I could fly. I can't quite get that high. Please don't eat me.
The thing must be worried sick. What happened to her egg?
Yep. Hello.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us
I
yet.
just got taken out by a bloody eagle.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Look.
Arrest the momentum. Crucio! Ringo! Protego! Stupefy!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Just in case. I don't want to be spotted by her, as you say. Oh, good call.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
She's She's
From a
bloody
distance.
dangerous if you're from a distance.
Fantastic.
I mean, she's glorious, don't get me wrong. I just, don't want to get too close. I'm so quiet when I'm in invisible mode.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Probably very
I
good.
beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
I don't want to hear that.
Hebrideans love sheep.
I don't want to hear
How
that kind of
lucky
talk
for
from you,
us.
Poppy. Yeah, I'm with Callie on this one. A bit of sarcasm and fear.
Watch your step.
Where are we on the map? You yanked me somewhere. Oh, we don't exist on the map. Okay, fair enough. And you'll just teleport me back to Hogsmeade? Yeah, that makes sense.
She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Yeah, I think she's just raring for a fight. Elf-made ivory gloves. Didn't we have another elf-made item very early on?
Wait, what was that?
I don't know, but I'm visible. She's very angry, understandably so. She's sick and worried about her child. How do we get her the egg without dying?
No turning back now.
Get past the dragon, close to the... You're insane!
Over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Gee! Oh, this is a mighty terrible idea.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Look, it wasn't my finest
It's a little
dodge.
too warm, if you ask me.
Wasn't my finest dodge, Poppy. Now my cloak's all screwed.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
Oh god.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Oh, we've got multiples
Get
coming
that
in.
opening below her.
Yeah, I'll wait for the 3 fireballs to go past us, please, Poppy. God, she's so reluctant to go anywhere.
If we can get to that, we can
Can you get rid of the trees? Thank you. Oh, you're so dead.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Only have 1 speed, Poppy.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Okay. She's making it very difficult to help her.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
Because she's being in the area.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
You're terribly optimistic. Here's your egg, madame. Oh, we are so crisped. Please tell that we're the ones who freed you. Yeah. Please understand. We bring gift. Hey, watch your step, Poppy. Don't touch the dragon! That's a terrible idea. Oh, she's shaking a little. She's going to be going elsewhere. Yeah, because I found her nest once. I can find it again. Makes perfect sense. I'm so sorry that you lost your nest. You totally almost died.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Almost. She tried to kill us.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Not at all. But I am ready to have. Yeah, that's okay.
Shall we head back?
I don't need
I'm ready
anything
if
more
you
here.
are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any
Oh,
time
is she going
I'm
to
not
teleport me
in
to the castle or back to Hogsmeade?
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
Yeah.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie.
And this is an
Oh
ambush.
no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay. Yay! You're taking me back to Hogsmeade, I think. Or are you taking me back to Hogwarts?
How could I have been so blind?
Can you speak English, please? Bye, Poppy. I'm sure that will make sense at a later date. And the shadow of the mine and shadow of time. I don't like how the two of them have very similar names. Oh, I just realized I got 2 Sebastian quests. Nice. Anyway, we are here to sell some stuff. And Albie! Why haven't you messaged me, Albie? I'm feeling really let down right now. Hello? Have you been here all along?
You read it here first.
It was an accident, Basilisk Breeder insists. The Cornish wizard arrested for breeding basilisks has insisted that it was also simply a silly mistake. He was taken in after a routine inspection revealed toad infestations in all 5 of his chicken coops. Basilisk breeding has long been forbidden by the ministry. However, due to the potency, rarity, and value of basilisk venom, it is perhaps not surprising to know that the less rule-abiding amongst us have skirted the law. As explained, can I scroll? Oh, I can. By a neighbour of the wizard in custody, a shrouded figure who has chosen to remain anonymous. The way to make a basilisk is by hatching a chicken egg beneath a toad. Every wizard with a wand knows that. The Cornish wizard has pleaded total ignorance as a defence before the Wizengamot. Wizengamot? I never remember how to pronounce that. Claiming that his chicken coops are simply irresistible to toads, and that he had no knowledge of the basilisk breeding process. His defence was met with widespread scepticism by members, with the exception of Belinda Brown of the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, who said, "I have no doubt he's that much of a moon mind. We told him we were coming, didn't he? Didn't we? All he had to do was move the toads. Yeah, I'm thinking he's just a twit. Have you been here all this entire time? I had no idea. Ooh, Dervish and whatchamacallthese. Wasn't that the
I shan't feel safe around.
store?
What do we have here?
Yeah.
A demiguise.
A demiguise. I see you, little buddy. I don't need you because I'm not going to get all of you enough to get the next level.
Demiguise?
But I'm going to get you nonetheless. Hi. I know what to do with you now. Bugger. He still doesn't let me in. Okay, so that's obviously not the way to do it. Really? That seemed genius. Okay, well, maybe not then.
Lumos.
So I've not yet figured out the way to get into it. I thought I had it. Don't look at me like that.
Revelio.
Hold on, is there a thingy here? Oh, you're on the side of that. Ah, I see. I see. Anyway, we are going this way. To sell some goods. To Mr. Brown, I think. Or Albie. Albie's right here.
You're back.
Believe you
Nice
haven't
to see you.
spoken to me, Albie. I feel so ignored right now. Oh. Oh well, none of it's good anyway. Actually, what did I pick up? Aristocratic ensemble. Nah, it doesn't look very good. You can have it all, Albie. I don't need a single bit of it.
What are we looking for today?
Nothing. I like my broom. Thank you. I know we probably should be like upgrading my gear and
Thanks for stopping
stuff,
by.
but
Hope
like
to see you again.
I seem to be doing fine not bothering with it. So, I mean, maybe towards the end of the game I'll start upgrading my stuff, but for now I just don't see a point. What level are we? We're level 31. And the quest required 22, so we're now 9 levels off. That is interesting. Do I need to go to the room of requirement for any reason? I don't think I do. And the map is not fine. Oh. Wow. Okay. That was quick. Is it because I waited and time went past? Is she going to give me an owl? Nope. I just go talk to her? Okay. Well, 1, it needs to be better time of day, and 2, I need to get off for the evening. So we can do it in the crisp dawn light. Okay, it's not quite so crisp because there's clouds in the way, but you understand what I meant. Am I tired? Yes, I am. I went to a Darren Hayes concert last night, so I had a late night and I am tired this morning. Will I let that stop me from playing Hogwarts Legacy? Absolutely not. I mean, I may have issues this afternoon when I get super duper tired, but for now, we're just gonna plod along. I believe this is Poppy we're going to have a chat with. Regarding dragons, I imagine. Not quite sure what else we have to talk about other than the incident of returning the dragon egg. Why are we here though, Poppy? Oh right, this is Highwing's old joint.
Oh, good, you're safe.
By the way, Highwing's now in the room of requirement if you want to come visit him sometime.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
Oh,
The
that's
poachers
right.
got to my gran. Someone recognised me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
Forgot about that.
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Did you contact law enforcement? I don't know what the magical department of law enforcement is called, but did you contact them?
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Wait, and the Snidget was the predecessor to the golden snitch? Is that what I'm remembering correctly?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Look at that. So, who was the girl? Was it Sophronia? No, I don't remember her name. Who was it? Her ridiculous questions are paying off. I paid attention.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They
They're
can
thought to be
make
extinct,
more money
aren't
with Snidgets than they ever
Or is it
would
another
have
creature?
fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct.
I paid attention.
They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I do think this is an issue that's a little beyond, 5th years, but sure.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls,
they
the
got a
journals
dragon
only
egg.
noted that the key to finding
sure
them
they're
lay
capable.
in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Okay.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Yes, but are they not bound to the boundaries of the forest? I don't think we've ever seen centaurs not in the Forbidden Forest. There's going to be more centaurs in the world. Honestly, they can't just be that lot. There have to be more. I really wish we had more involvement with the other magical races, like the mer people. Like, I guess I didn't want to make swimming a mechanic, but let me just say, swimming was a mechanic in the 4th Harry Potter game. I do, though, specifically for the Goblet of Fire trials, I do wish that we had more interaction with these magical creatures rather than just humans and goblins and then, hey, we've got to call it a day. And maybe we'll throw in a centaur. I want more from this world. But anyway, they may be too hostile to help, but, let's be optimistic.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Do we know the name of their leader? Do we know where their centre base
I'll let you know
resides?
as soon as I have a plan.
It sounds terrible, but you do you, I suppose. I'm going to the library because I don't remember this chick's name. She was a Ravenclaw, that I remember. I just don't remember her name. It was upstairs because the restricted section's down there. Excuse me, would you please take a staircase? Oh, I hate these staircases. Ugh. They're too narrow for this to be in a game. What was your name? It is Sophronia. Sophronia.
Well, are you ready to test your expertise with my most difficult questions?
Look, you were very informative. Let's go.
Give me your worst.
I'm not going to get any of these right.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge.
What can I say? I was almost a
killed in a
Ravenclaw.
duel against whom?
Emmerich the Evil. I feel like I've heard this name before. In Harry Potter, not this game. Egbert the Egregious. Sir Agravain. I mean, it sounds like a knight should be opposing someone the evil.
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious.
I was going to say that.
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorising villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand.
That's why I remember his name.
If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging? Stooging had something to do with keepers. I remember that much. And the safety of keepers. But I don't know if this is specifically that issue. But it is revolving around a goalpost, so...
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking.
Okay.
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score.
Okay, we finally know what stooging
A bite
is.
from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
A mackled malaclaw. Harry is bad luck webbed feet. Probably webbed feet, but I want bad luck to be real.
Bad luck.
Correct.
Oh, yay.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week.
Oh my god, bad luck
What
for a
plant
week?
excretes stink sap?
Oh, I feel like I should know this. Mimbulus Mimbletonia, right?
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbulus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap
That's from the
as a
books.
defensive mechanism
I
when
remember
touched.
that.
The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright, Basil Flack, Linfred of Stinchcombe. I want to say Basil Flack, but we're going to say Linfred.
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping
Oh
pot?
my god. A single sliver, his wand, a smaller pot. His wand?
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently.
I don't want to read
The
children's
Snallygaster
tales.
is native to which region of the world?
I have not heard this creature. The Snallygaster. Snallygaster. Doesn't really sound Scottish, and it doesn't sound South American. North America.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
I don't know what the Fountain of Fair Fortune is. Sir Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's
Only if it's a good
largest
twist.
kelpie is also known by what other name?
Oh, look, it's Monster. I know the answer to that one.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't know. Probably Cadmus, but I'm going to say Ellared.
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was
Okay.
Ulick Gamp.
Good for him.
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions.
Yay!
It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless.
I did!
Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Thanks, Sophronia. I learnt about the Snidget. Oh, and she gives you potions. Wow, what a peach. Yeah, you taught me about the Snidget, so I knew exactly what Poppy was talking about. Thanks. And that was it for the questionable side quests. So, yes, this one here. In the shadow of time, we learn Imperial. Where does he want to meet us? Oh, back in Feldencroft. Okie dokie. I haven't really come from that direction, but I guess we can get this flue flame while we're over there. Sebastian, I'm taking Sepulchria. It's not that big a distance. She can do it.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Okay, we need a bit of
Time for a jaunt,
we need
I'd
a
say.
bit of ground to take off. Very different from a broomstick. Broomsticks don't need to take off; they just levitate. This presents a problem. It's a hill. Okay, well, we will nail it with the usual lack of finesse. Sepulchria? Just trying to find a decent place to land.
I know what that means. Malin, no need to race now, my friend.
Thank you, you beautiful creature.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Cool. We're here. I may as well. It gets me XP, alright. Although I don't see... Oh, there's something over there.
Rebellion.
Am I destroying these things?
Bombarda. Confringo.
Let's go investigate. Oh, I am. I just couldn't see you.
Bombarda.
No, I'm not. What do I do with you?
Confringo.
Oh, I see. You need to use the right spell against you. Okay. Alrighty. And obviously be in range.
Confringo.
Previous point. Oh, there's no Fury here? Why? Oops.
Rebellion. Confringo.
There's lots of Inferi here. Sebastian, why did you take me to a place with Inferi? It's a little weird.
Confringo. Merlin himself. Bombarda. Confringo.
Oh, Oh, I forgot to put... Hold on. I need to open a program. You can take that, though. Struggle was real. Ooh, okay. My gear was fine, right? I sold my gear last night. I did. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, Sebastian, I'm good. Now, are we going somewhere?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here.
I am. Please teach me more curses. I hope you're not going down a dark path, sir.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
He's wearing the male version of the outfit I'm trying to get. It's impossible for me to figure out which one it is, but he's got the male version of it because it's green the whole way down.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look.
See? Oh, you can't see this pants, but
Unfortunately,
it's
there's no name on it.
that blazer.
But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we
Jesus,
finish.
what's with
Perfect.
catacomb? It's painful to
By
listen
the
to.
way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
No.
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Absolutely. I'm supposed to be talking you out of it, actually. So he would be indeed livid. Student report. The catacomb assignment. I also don't know if I can pronounce it catacomb or catacomb. I think I pronounce it catacomb. Sometimes I get confused with my pronunciation, like dynasty and dynasty. I sometimes get confused because I hear the American version so frequently, thank you Critical Role, that I forget which way I'm supposed to pronounce it. Obviously it's the opposite of whatever the Americans do, but I can never remember which is which. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I had imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I'd be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Indeed, but what if... Hey, I'm at full potions. What... You can't remove it, not because of their field of study and whatnot, or them
I'm
not
sure
just
that
living
foul
loud.
smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
What if it's bespelled to not leave this dungeon, so we have to bring Anne here? Do you think about that?
Arrest him!
Indeed. I mean, you were the one who taught it to me. Oh, you're not dead yet. Sorry, I thought you were. That's why I
At least
stopped.
now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be
Okay,
insect
we got
free.
two
Spiders aren't
pulley
insects.
bits and
Don't start.
a bit up top. Well, there's treasure here. So, I'm going to go with this. But why the pulley bits? I don't know. What the hell's going on down here? Why does the spell keep activating? This game might have a few bugs, but you know, what game doesn't?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Thanks.
Opening all of these is tempting.
It certainly is. So tempting, we're gonna do it.
We're here for a reason.
Look.
I'd say opening them all is justified.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were against me, and I was like, oopsies. And I was getting concerned, and I was like, really? You, of all people, would complain? But no, you were agreeing. I think it's a separate path. I can't get to it from here. Maybe that's the way out. Oh, my nose. Sorry, I might just take some histamines. Oof, hopefully that will kick in soon. Okay.
Arrest him!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I think we've done the world a favour. The world has too many spiders. Okay, I see multiple paths. Let us deal with this first. Excuse me? I just totally tossed a tentacular into the world. Really? I can't grab it because it's in the way. That's lame. Oh, it's getting rid of more webs. That's what the sound is. Ow. Jesus Christ. What was that supposed to be? An exploding bomb? Which way do you suppose, Sebastian? I have a pathway and then I have a not so obvious pathway. I'm bombarding, I think.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Okay, you can go, Suffer. Yeah, I do think changing
All this
spells
grass.
mid-combat is pretty
It no
good.
longer feels like a tomb.
I need to change.
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Oh, that's a dead end. Ah, but there is some loot here. Okay. Wonderful. Let's head back. I'm always keen for loot. Loot is life. You coming, Sebastian? I can't hear you.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Right?
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Oh, that's metal. My
Bones
apologies.
outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Well, I'm ready to kill this spider, wherever it is. Oh, you want to come out and play? I can oblige you. Oh, there are a lot of these. Okay, so we have two lots of skeletons. Really? Ah, this is what the bones are for. What about you then? Sorry.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I'm also waiting for some theory to appear. I'll be honest. Okay, actually, you come with me. You might as well. And do something with this door. Yep, cool.
Revelio.
I have a room that I have no way to get into. I take that back. I can get through. Yes.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Are you telling me this is an exit? Because I won't accept that. Is that devil's snare? And is this the exit? Okay, we're gonna have an issue, you and I. Does that count as light?
Find a safe way across.
Safe doesn't really exist right now. How do I use these spells without dying?
Lumos.
I need you to retreat sufficiently that I can do that And then quickly do that. And not die. Okay. Part 1. Super. Now we just got to do that again and not die. Oh, this is a tough business, guys.
Lumos.
Well, that didn't work. Am I not close enough? There you go. It seems good now.
Lumos.
Off you go, gentlemen.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
I feel like I'm getting a little far from the path. But that's okay, I suppose. Here we go. This is where I wanted to end up. Opens the door. Yes.
Revelio.
Did I miss anything other than ambiguous self? Nope. Good. Let's go.
There's something here by the altar.
Ah, student journal entry. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. I don't have an oak wand. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
I'm trying to make the path open, damn it.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we
I
missed.
never expected
Hold
it
on
to
to
be a
that
dead
diary
end.
entry. There may be more to it.
It does
never
mention
assumed it.
something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Hard to say.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I mean, I'm already on top of it,
There's
yo.
more to this than even I imagined.
It's not like we haven't
Stacked
done this
on either
before.
side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned.
Do we need one more?
Or, in this case, no bone.
Do we need another? Okay, I'll take the 3rd. I was going to try and leave you here, but... Excuse me. We're good. Open sesame.
You've done it.
With the bones of our ancestors.
I
Oh.
knew we'd get through.
Wait,
I
dude.
felt it in
I
my
did all the work.
bones.
Haha.
Nice.
Isn't that cute?
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here.
Agreed.
It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Absolutely. I'm just hoping that we don't have to use a Vada Kedavra on somebody eventually. Because we've had to use Crucio on somebody. We'll probably have to use Imperio on somebody going forward. Hopefully we don't have to use the killing curse to proceed. Because if it's just me and Sebastian, I mean, we've got problems here. How do you know the Imperious Curse?
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not
Did
exactly
you teach yourself
something I can
Avada
brag
Kedavra as
about,
well?
but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Thanks, buddy. Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Okay, yes, bring it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I've never failed a spell learning. What happens if I fail? I don't even want to think about it. Okay, we're trying to follow the path. This hasn't worked for me so far.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Okay, so where would I fit it in my array of... Here we go. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your competition. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also, curses a victim, and cursed victims take extra damage. Which is beautiful. But where to put it? It's really something you use in a battle with multiple people. I meant it. Too bad I killed it before it could do anything. Less useful. I mean, good to know, but incredibly less useful.
Revelio.
This looks like the incorrect way. Or not.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
I'll be
How
back then.
gracious of you.
I'll be back.
I try.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
Okay, we'll just let her suffer in peace. Really used to it at this moment in time, but you know, whatever.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo.
Hello? Try to burn spiderwebs? Guess I just walk through it? Oh, I do too. Okay.
Revelio.
Were you interested in the Invis loot, by the way, Sebastian? I feel kind of bad just like being the only one taking it. I can share. Happy to do so.
Arresto momentum. Accio.
I can be a team player. Okay, well, you know, whatever.
Revelio.
Oh, so this is more Wiggenweld potions as well. No, it just wouldn't let me loot it. Okay, whatevs.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite
That's
some time.
second legendary unidentified hand item I have. You couldn't have picked another body part? That's the first one I went into. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. So this actually is blocked. Yes, I can't do anything about it. Okay.
Revelio.
Maybe you need to go into place first? I'm not quite sure. Seems a bit odd.
Revelio.
Doesn't really seem to be working. There's an order! Well, you stayed out. Maybe the first one you do always stays out. Oh, hold on, the symbols. Hold
That
on.
worked. Keep going.
It did. It shouldn't. Oh, it didn't. Lie. 3, 2... I don't know. That's also a 3. What? Okay, so you're saying that the 3 should go together? Is that what you're telling me? Well, that's a lie. Which means that the other 2 going together probably doesn't make any sense either. Oh, hello. I didn't realise that you'd been unveiled, my friends. Off you go.
Revelio.
Oh, I see. And oh, I see. I didn't realise they all had markings on them. Oopsies. Would you do that one there?
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
It's fine. Bruh. Not even to worry. I worked it out, bro.
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
It's not.
Nicely done.
Lol. You like making puns. It's not like
I
that's
see why
difficult,
Slytherin's
though.
student was so entranced with this place.
Hello. Lots of spiders. Make an enemy with Imperio. Defeat another. Okay, well don't touch it. Launch it with the pulsar. Oh, that's not a lot of effort. A lot of effort involved there. Pulsar. Not you, this one here. That's under my mind control. I want you to pulso. Make a transformed enemy. Okay, no. That's not what I thought I was getting into. Absolutely not. Oof, round 2 for you. That's unfortunate. I said arrested momentum. She's just chilling in a corner, all on period, not sure what to do.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio.
It's fine. Oh, I keep forgetting my ancient magic. Can I just pass through this? Negatory. Let it do its work. And in we go.
Dead end.
Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Dude, you
Hold
have
on.
got to
Don't
learn to
give
read the
up yet.
room. Read the room, Sebastian. The relic's note. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove the relic. Okay, let's just get back to it. Just want to loot first.
Revelio.
Well, I mean, there has to be another way out. Because there's all that shit over there. Unless I missed something, which is possible. Okay.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
We probably shouldn't touch it until we know more about it.
Note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I feel like bad things are gonna happen.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it.
I foresee
Let's get to Feldcroft.
death being required to cure a curse.
I must keep this relic secret.
I really see this happening.
Especially from my uncle.
I hope you don't sacrifice your uncle's life for the cause. Oh fuck, Ominous is here. Bruh, we have issues. Look lively.
Is that ominous?
It most certainly is, and he is not happy to see us.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Oh dear God.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
What will be a fight to the
Can't
death?
believe this.
Persuade Ominous. Hi. Sorry.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the
Oh,
relic.
so maybe I shouldn't have.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I need him to teach me Avada Kedavra, sir. Do these have big decision impacts? The only impact it has here on whether you have to learn... rephrase this. The only impact here is if you didn't choose to learn the Imperio Curse the first time the game offered you a couple minutes ago, and you decide you want to learn it now, then you can learn it here, and you have to cast it on Ominous to be able to leave the catacomb, which I'm sure is fuck not doing. And quite frankly, I was not really leaning towards siding with Sebastian here, even though I'm all for helping Anne. I can't invalidate Ominous's concerns, which is why so far to date I've done my best to placate him. I've done my best to go, hey, yeah, I'm a little concerned, because I don't want him offside, because he's not wrong. So let's talk with Sebastian.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too.
Yeah.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
Look, I'm looking forward to killing people.
Go then.
More so than I already am.
Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
You absolutely will, and I apologize
Sebastian,
heartily.
we're ready.
Let's go, kid.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Come on. Is Ominous coming? Ooh, hello, loot. You coming too, Ominous? Oh, this is so horrible being between two people. One I defend the plight of. Oh, is that the door I was missing? How do you get there? What's a combination we didn't try? Oh, the doors are gone. I can't tell. We did those two. We did those two. We did those two. Did we do these two? Oh, I no longer have spells available in this room, so it isn't through this room. So you get through here? No, it's not blue. You can't get through here. I don't know how to get to that space behind. Although it looks like it has... Oh, it doesn't look so... I don't know. I give up. I don't know how to get there.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I had another way out, so I'm just gonna follow the light.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Oh, I hope I don't have to do bad things to Sebastian or Ominous. I don't want to hurt either of them.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
Well, you've been a douche nozzle to
He was
him.
troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
No, he doesn't agree that it is. At the risk of your sanity, shall we say? Really? Okay, something must happen if we have to go there personally. Can we fly? Okay, something must happen en route. Maybe we need to have conversations? Or we get attacked? Or Ominous has a change of heart? I don't know, but it's making me go organically, which is a concern. Sebastian, you don't happen to see that smoke coming from Felcroft, do you? I swear to fucking God, if Anne is dead before we get to do anything with the relic, I may just cry. Rage quit.